Welcome to Sao Paulo, Brazil, for the final qualifying session in this year's calendar. Session 1 is about to start, so let's find out who'll be making up the last 6 places on the grid. Drivers on a flying lap right now are Giancarlo Fisichella, Nick Heidfeld, Scott Speed, Takuma Sato, Felipe Massa completes a fast lap. He's made quite an impact with that lap. Antonio Liuzzi completes a qualifying lap. Well, he'll be upset with that performance. The car is simply not competitive at the moment. Felipe Massa completes a fast lap. He should be satisfied with that. Drivers on a flying lap right now are Giancarlo Fisichella, Michael Schumacher, Rubens Barrichello, Fernando Alonso, Jenson Button, Kimi Räikkönen, Mark Webber, Jacques Villeneuve, Ralf Schumacher. Felipe Massa completes a fast lap. He'll be thrilled with that. It was a good lap. David Coulthard finishes his fast lap. He really hasn't performed so far. The car just doesn't seem to want to do it. driver completes a flying lap. He'll be disappointed with that, just doesn't seem to have the balance right. Jarno Trulli sets a new lap time. He really hasn't performed so far, the car just doesn't seem to want to do it. Michael Schumacher completes a flying lap. Giancarlo Fisichella completes his hot lap. Yuji Ide finishes his fast lap. He's done okay there, not bad at all. We'll continue in a few moments with the second knockout session, where we'll decide grid positions 16 to 11. There were 22, there are now 16. After this session finishes, we'll be down to just 10 for the shootout round. Let's reset the clocks and see who makes the cut. Michael Schumacher, Jarno Trulli, Jacques Villeneuve, Christian Klien, Nico Rosberg are all out on the circuit. Felipe Massa completes a fast lap. He'll be thrilled with that. It was a fantastic lap, fastest in session 2. Juan Pablo Montoya posts a qualifying time. Felipe Massa completes a fast lap. Nick Heidfeld finishes his flying lap. Jenson Button, Kimi Raikkonen, Christian Klien are all out on the circuit. Montoya posts a qualifying time. The car just didn't seem to want to do as it was told. Felipe Massa completes a fast lap. Nick Heidfeld finishes his flying lap. Christian Klien posts a qualifying time. Kimi Raikkonen finishes his fast lap. Juan Pablo Montoya posts a qualifying time. We'll continue with session 3 of qualifying in a few moments. With session 2 completed, the number of drivers is now down to 10. This session will determine the order for those final 10 cars. All previous times become irrelevant again, and now it's every man for himself to try and gain that coveted pole position. Giancarlo Fisichella, Rubens Barrichello, Michael Schumacher, Jarno Trulli, Juan Pablo Montoya, Kimi Raikkonen are all out on hot laps as I speak. Results should be coming in thick and fast throughout the session. Felipe Massa completes a fast lap. He and the team will be pleased with that. Jenson Button, Jacques Villeneuve are all out on hot laps as I speak. Results should be coming in thick and fast throughout the session. Completes his flying lap. Felipe Massa completes a fast lap. Very well done. A decent lap time there. Jenson Button completes his flying lap. He's done well to make it through to session 3, but he'll know that his best lap this session wasn't a fair representation of what the car will do. Michael Schumacher completes a flying lap. Alonso completes his flying lap. He'll know that the car can perform better than that. Juan Pablo Montoya, Michael Schumacher, Jenson Button are all out on hot laps as I speak. Results should be coming in thick and fast throughout the session. So there we have it. From 10th to pole, the grid order looks like this. Thoroughly enjoyable qualifying session today. All that remains for me to say is see you tomorrow for another scintillating, action-packed Grand Prix.